The name is Bond, James Bond, but staying in elite physical condition isn't something you're simply born with, not even for Daniel Craig. When Craig accepted the role of James Bond, he knew the expectations were massive. This wasn't just about acting. His body had to look powerful, controlled, and believable. To do that, he pushed himself through months of intense preparation, keeping his body fat extremely low while building functional strength and endurance. He wasn't training just to look good on camera. He needed to move like a real agent. Fight scenes, stunts, long shooting days, and physical stress demanded a body that could perform under pressure. That's why his physique stood out from every Bond before him. It wasn't bulky. It wasn't flashy. It was sharp, athletic, and efficient. From Casino Royale onward, fans began asking the same question. How did he build that body? The truth is, it came down to discipline, consistency, and a very structured approach to training and recovery. Before filming, Craig trained for several months with a clear goal: build full body strength, maintain stamina, and stay lean. His workouts were demanding but purposeful. He focused on compound movements that worked multiple muscle groups at once. Exercises that translated into real-world movement, not just mirror muscles. His training weeks were balanced. Some days focused on full body strength. Other days emphasized upper body pushing and pulling. Leg strength was essential for sprinting, jumping, and overall power. Shoulders and arms were trained to sharpen his on-screen silhouette without sacrificing mobility. As filming approached, intensity stayed high, but recovery became even more important. Active recovery days allowed his joints and muscles to stay healthy while keeping his body moving. Walking, swimming, cycling, and stretching played a major role in preventing injury. And rest was never skipped. Sleep, hydration, and preparation were treated as part of the training itself. But training alone wasn't enough. Daniel Craig's diet was clean, controlled, and consistent. He didn't follow extreme food trends. Instead, he focused on foods that fueled performance and supported recovery. Protein played a central role. Eggs were a regular breakfast choice, providing energy without heaviness. Lean meats and fish supported muscle repair and strength. Fatty fish helped reduce inflammation and supported joint and heart health. Carbohydrates weren't eliminated. They were selected carefully. Whole food sources provided steady energy without crashes. Meals were filling but simple. Snacks were intentional, often combining protein and healthy fats to maintain focus and energy throughout the day. At the same time, certain foods were kept out of his routine. Refined bread was avoided. Heavy dairy was limited. Highly processed meals, even those marketed as healthy, were reduced to maintain control over calories, digestion, and inflammation. Everything he ate had a purpose: fuel the body, support recovery, maintain performance. But Craig's success wasn't just physical. His mindset played a huge role in maintaining his condition year after year. He trained smarter, not recklessly. As the body ages, recovery becomes just as important as effort. Mobility, stretching, and joint care were prioritized to keep him training long-term. He allowed flexibility without losing discipline. He didn't chase perfection. He focused on consistency. Eating well most days, training with intention, enjoying life without losing control. Fitness wasn't something he turned on for a movie and abandoned afterward. It became part of how he lived, a lifestyle, not a phase. Just as importantly, he stayed mentally engaged, learning movements, refining technique, but adjusting his routine. That mental connection kept training interesting and sustainable. For Daniel Craig, fitness wasn't just about appearance. It was about readiness, strength, confidence, longevity. That's why his Bond physique didn't disappear when the cameras stopped rolling. The habits stayed, because bodies like that aren't built for roles, they're built for life. If this helped you, subscribe and share it with someone who wants to train with purpose and stay strong long-term.